John? Hey, where are you? Yeah, hey.
Finally.
Hey, man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Good to see you. You're a nice guy. I like you.
Really?
I've known it since I've talked to you on the phone for the first time.
Yeah. Well, hey, so I was thinking maybe we could do like a little interview and you can tell the story about the car. Well, you look great.
No, I don't.
Yeah, well,
Come on in. I'll show you.
Okay. This is it right here.
This is one that belonged to the King of England.
So you got this back from the house.
Yeah, they stole it.
Can you tell us a little about this car?
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it.
Tell me. Well,
I bought it 20-something years ago from a man who didn't know who he'd had it, who belonged to it. He had it for 33 years.
yeah.
He didn't know who owned it until the 31st year. His daughter went to England and took the numbers.
Okay. And
Royce
who owned it?
His Royal Highness Prince of Wales, Prince Edward.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what year is this car from?
1923.
So 1923, this car was commissioned for the Prince of Wales.
We ordered it.
Do you have the paperwork for it?
Everything. Valve nuts, build sheet,
Oh my gosh.
deckers, maintenance sheet. It's a Rolls Royce 20. It's a Silver Ghost era.
This is beautiful.
20 horsepower.
And you have the Flying Lady?
I have it all. I even have the original key. I wrote, Bonham and Bonham took it without my written permission.
Okay.
When my back was turned, they took it and sold it.
Well, you were sick at the time.
Yeah.
So you were fighting cancer,
Exactly.
and somebody broke into your house and.
No, I had it stored over at Leslie's daughter's house because I was so ill I couldn't keep it where I had it.
Okay.
And for fear it would be stolen.
Yeah.
But it always ran. So it took about 7 or 8 weeks to find out. Well, when I found out, Leslie's daughter called Leslie. Leslie told me, John, they took the car and sold it. I said, what? So I called Butterfield and Butterfield in San Francisco. And they gave me the number to Bonham in Monterey, Carmel.
Okay.
And I called, and they said, well, do you have the bill of sale? I said, I certainly do. Can you fax a copy of that? And I texted it to them instantly.
Yeah.
An hour later, I get a call from London, or England. A guy named Mark Barnes? Something like that. Anyhow, it always ran. So when I found it 7 or 8 weeks later, I had to hire an attorney.
Where was
They wouldn't let
it?
me know where it was. The attorney, they wouldn't let him know where it was. So he says, go find your car, John. So a friend of mine and I went down to Monterey,
Okay.
and we found a hangar being guarded by Motorsport there. They were being paid by Bonham and Bonham to keep people away. The guy liked me. I told him the truth. He says, it's your car. You had no right to do this. So I went back and told the attorney, he said, go get your car. So I went and got the car, brought it back, but it wouldn't run. And I found out when I got it home, and this little brass screw,
Yeah.
the ground wire goes in there, and that enables a spark.
Okay.
Positive, negative. And it fired right up. But they disconnected it to sell it.
Okay.
So somebody in Australia bought it. So it's got a clock and a speedometer back here, so the King of England can tell his chauffeur how fast to go.
Let's check that out.
This is horsehair. Now.
Oh, so this is the
And
private speedometer with.
yeah.
Okay, and then this is the original privacy screen.
Also, so you can tell his driver how fast you go. Or where to go.
Wow, John, this is really a special car.
And I'll tell you a little bit more about it.
Wow.
That's Edinburgh green. That's the family crest color, the royal family. All the state cars we found out are black, but this happened to be a private coach. And he drove it, and he could afford anything. And he had other silver ghosts, the more ostentatious ones, the long ones, the big ones. But for some reason, he wanted a small one, the horse 20, maybe to conserve, maybe to put a good message out, I don't know. But It's interesting. He married a divorced woman called Wallace Simpson from America.
So American socialite.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyhow, he married her and he gave up the crown
That's
to
what.
do so.
That's because she was divorced.
Twice. She was divorced American. Not because she was an American. They claimed because she was a divorced American, they couldn't marry. So he gave up the crown, he abdicated it, and he was supposed to be able to keep his royal, the Duke of Windsor or whatever, but that didn't happen. He wasn't able to keep the title.
So ideally, you would like to see this go to a private collector or a museum.
I would love to see it. I've been in contact with Lord Montagu. Many years ago, I called him up, and I didn't really know who he was. I asked the operator to put me through to a motor museum over there, somebody who knows something about cars, and she put me through to Bayou Motor Museum. It turned out to be the largest one in all of England.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking to a man named Michael Wares over the phone. It was late at night here, and I guess early in the day there. And they argued with me over the phone. You don't have that car. I do. No, I really do. No, you don't. And this went on and on. They were very arrogant. And, well, if you have the car, then you'll have the chassis number and the engine numbers. I said, I do. Could you send those to me? I said, sure. So I sent them the numbers, or gave them the numbers. The following morning in my fax machine was a letter that I have to this day. And it's a little faded, but in the letter it states that they don't have the means to afford such an automobile. They have a wide range of high-dollar automobiles, and a number of them are Rolls Royces, is what they said.
Mm-hmm.
But he claimed that we don't believe we have a budget to afford such an automobile. I must point out there are 80 motor museums in all of Great Britain to be, and we don't believe they would have the funds to afford such a car. He also pointed out the Queen's residence and number and address because she has a Royal Motor Museum. I never called that one until maybe about 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago. And I got a return letter.
What did they say?
It is, in fact, the car that belonged to His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, Prince Edward. She wrote it, or had her constituents write
She
it.
signed it.
Oh, yeah. And, but we're not interested in the car. That's what she wrote. I can prove all this. I have all the documents. I have the build sheet. I have the Rolls-Royce maintenance records for 10 years, where Rolls-Royce maintained the car for His Highness for 10 years.
Wow.
From 1923 to 1933 until they abdicated the crown. So that's it. It runs beautifully. And I can show you all those things, facts you can look
Well, let's close up shop and then you said you have all the documents at storage.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
You mind
absolutely.
taking a drive?
No, I don't mind.
All right, let's go do it.
Okay. Let me tell Leslie in the back.
Okay, cool. We're gonna head out to the storage unit. You're like a janitor with all those damn keys.
Oh,
How do you keep track of them all?
I've got so many keys.
We got one for each car, one for each storage unit, one for each padlock.
This might be it.
All right, let's see. Nice. It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
This is where the LPs are.
Okay, we got some vinyl.
My guitars. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, look at
Oh man,
stacks.
let's lay it out right here.
And by the way, there's a magazine they put it in
Oh,
when they sold it.
Quail Lodge sale.
Yeah, the ticket.
What does that mean? Is this an
I mean, where they advertised it.
Oh, this is
Commission.
so the actual car is listed in here.
Yeah, it's in there. Yeah.
Oh, I think I just saw it. Nope.
He sold it right next to Steve McQueen's pickup.
Really?
Yeah. There it is.
Oh my God. So
They did all this without my consent.
they stole your car. They photographed it. They published it in a catalog.
Right. And they ruined a lot of the provenance.
Jeez. And they say originally supplied to HRH, the Prince of Wales.
His Royal Highness.
Wow.
See? Bottom of bottoms.
And what are they asking for? Do they list a price, or is this?
They sold it for $44,000 to somebody they knew in Australia. They had to get the money back.
Okay.
Bottom of bottom.
Fascinating.
That's why they disconnected that screw on the distributor. So that it wouldn't start, so they could downgrade it and sell it to a friend of theirs. The guy that worked for Bonham & Bonham, his father just died. His father owned the Fairmont Hotel.
Okay.
The Swig family. David Swig worked for Bonham & Bonham. This is Swig's car. It sold there. It might be this one. Sold for something like $3 million or $1 million or whatever.
Wow.
And then when Leslie's daughter ran down there, when she found out they had taken a car because she was in the hospital having a baby.
Yeah.
When she got out, she ran down there and she tried to stop it, and it sold that quick. There's Steve McQueen's pickup. That went first.
Oh, look at that. Shelby?
And there I am.
Wow.
So here's the paperwork that I had to get the attorney get back for me.
Okay.
Bottom to bottom. Here's the maintenance sheet, Rolls-Royce, Prince of Wales, 1926, 1933.
So these are oil changes, tires. I can't read that
There's
cursive.
a fender bender in here somewhere.
Oh, from a
See? Fork, the accident, repairs,
Okay.
engine clean,
Okay. So it was getting taken care of.
Here's the letter that they faxed to me the following morning.
Fax transmission.
Dear Mr. Fowler, thank you very much. Remember, I didn't want to sell the car.
Right.
All I wanted was more pictures of it or more information on it if they had it.
Okay.
That was the purpose of my call. Thank you very much indeed for the telephone conversation the other day about your 1923 Rolls-Royce 20 horsepower. I have talked to Lord Montague about the car. This is Michael Ware's writing this. And as I thought, we do not have the budget to make you an offer. We do have a fairly ranging selection of Rolls-Royce cars in the Motor Museum at the present, and it is not really necessary for us to purchase another. I agree with you. Your car is interesting, and ideally it sounds like it ought to be back in the United Kingdom. So anyhow, the bottom line is this. I looked up the car in Rolls-Royce records, as I said. The car is a GA14. The engine number is G562.
Should be G562, yes.
It is a Barker Cabriolet, first owner, which was His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales.
Ding, 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 ding.
There's more.
Okay, let's keep digging. So the build sheet is from the manufacturer?
From the manufacturer.
Okay. Order number is 6039. And this was all original.
GA14, yes.
GA14. Engine 562. Wow.
Also, out of all, they had 125 coach builders, Rolls-Royce did. They had them here in America. They had them all over the world. This is the most sought-after coach builder, Barker. Queen of England.
Here it is. By airmail. Is there a return address on there?
It's all here.
Okay. It's quite the envelope. And when did this come in?
I'll let you look at the date. It wasn't all that long
This
ago.
was
March 19.
and this is stamped March 6th, 2019.
Buckingham Palace.
Okay. 6th of March 2019. Dear Mr. Fowler, I have been asked by the Queen to respond to your inquiry concerning the automobile you have in your possession, which you understand formerly belonged to Prince Edward, Prince of Wales, prior to his abdication as Edward the Eighth. While it was thoughtful of you to write as you did, I am afraid it will not be possible to take up your kind offer. I am sorry to send you a disappointing reply. Yours sincerely, Miss Jenny Vine, Deputy Correspondence Coordinator. Cool.
It's all there.
Awesome. This
So
is.
if that isn't Providence, I don't know what is.
I'm sorry about the housing situation. It had to be rough.
Oh, things are going to turn out. I'm not in despair.
Yeah,
Just-
no, you're always that's every time I meet you, you're telling me about things that have happened, people that have crossed you or tried to steal from you, but you're always genuinely happy and in good
I
spirits.
come out on top.
Yeah, you do. We're back at John's shop, and he's going to pull his Flying Lady emblem that's original to the car out of his safe, and we're gonna see what that looks like. Say bye, and then I gotta head out on my next adventure.
It's like a genuflect,
Yeah. There it is. Wow. Pure silver?
I believe so.
Let's go see what it looks like.
It's a radiator cap.
Oh,
On the newer ones, it's not a radiator cap.
look at that. Beautiful. Wow, John.
And to open up this, you have to turn it sideways.
So you don't whack the wing.